Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's your friend Boss Monakels again. I hope you guys are doing well. Yo, I'm fast today. Anyway, how to work full time as an international student? How to legally work full time as an international student? For me, I get two ways of working full time as an international student in Canada here. The first way, which is one of the best way, but we will start by the best and end by what is not that common. First of all, you know, when you are a student in Canada here and you are schooling full time, you are going to school full time, you are not allowed to work more than 20 hours during the school time. This is period. In the holidays or no holidays, you can work full time, but if it's not holiday, you have to limit your work hours for 20 hours. And sometimes people say, people think that this is kind of small, right? So how to work legally more than 40 hours a week, more than even 20, more than that even if you want. First of all is Uber. You know, like I realized recently that Uber is like it's your own business. It's not like you're working for someone where you have to be there and you have to, how can I call it? You have to, always be there, and you won't have time for your school and all. No, Uber is your own business. It seems like it's your own business because it's your own car. Once you come to Canada and you want to work more to get more money, this is another way. You can actually have a car. You can buy a car, registered, pass all listing. You have to have like a valid driving license. You have to have an insurance. You have to do a registration, and I think you have to pass a test of transport driver, whatever. And once you've done that, you can use your car to do Uber. For example, sometimes I'm done with school at maybe 11, and the whole day I have nothing to do. I'm not even working and all. So in case I'm doing Uber, I don't need to wait for someone to give me a shift, or I don't need to wait for an employer to give me a shift in order to work there, right? I can just activate my Uber, take my car and go work for maybe 5 hours or work for 6 hours, and after I'm going back home. And how to call it, once I get back home, I can study, I can rest, and tomorrow I can also continue that. At least if you get at least 100 per day, per month, like it's 3,000 per month. This is your own business. You can work whatever you want, but sometimes you have to limit and try to study, because you came here mainly for study. Because if you succeed your study here, you will get the benefits of that. So be careful. Always find a way to study. Find a place to study. This is the best way to earn more in Canada here. You can work as much as you can, as your body allow you to work. So you can work more than 40 hours a week if you want. This is the first. The second one here is getting a job, a remote job in a foreign country, which are not based in Canada here, because you cannot work with Canadian company where everything is registered in Canada here, and you will be allowed to work more than 20 hours. So for example, I was working in a company that was working remote. Even though it was in Ivory Coast, I was working remote. If at all I was working in the company for till now, I would have requested that, oh, I'm moving to Canada, so I will be working from Canada from Canada here. So I'm allowed to work more than 40 hours if the company is not a Canadian company, and if I'm working remote and the money is coming from outside. There I can work legally more than 40 hours if I want, if my body allow me, and if the time zone allow me to work properly, right? So if you have a job, if you're working right now and you have a job, please do not abandon your job like that and say, no, I'm going to Canada. No, if you have the opportunity to extend your job here, if you come in here as a student, I'm not saying if you come in here as a permanent resident, or if you come in here as with work permit, you need to keep your job. No, if you come in here as a student and you're already working back home, you can keep your job. You can talk to your employer and say, hey, I'm going to Canada, I'm moving to Canada for study, and I'm willing to work I'm willing to work from Canada there remote. You can do the agreement with your boss or with your employer. They may accept, and once they accept, you can come here and work, balance your work with school, so that you can work more than 40 hours, and the money will come there and support you, do all your expenditure, your accommodation, whatever, if you want to do. So for me, I think those are the two best way to work full-time, to work more than 40 hours as an international student in Canada here. There are other ways. You can make businesses, like you can make your own business, and you can maybe do social media, because the social media is not regulated by, like, Canadian government. If you earn $40,000 a month, this is not Canadian government business. Maybe they will cut their taxes, and that's it, right? You can also do social media. If you're earning from social media, this one also is another way of working more than 40 hours or working full-time. Otherwise, if you are not following those two main steps, it will be complicated. Or if your school do not have those facilities of how can I call it, they don't have how can I call it, this vendor machine where you can put things in the vendor machine, and people will come and buy directly with their credit card, or put some coins inside and buy. You can put that in your college, or you can put that in your university, but most universities have that. But if in case it's a new college or new university, you can propose a business there, so that you can fill up your vendor machine, and you will earn some money from that. So those are the business that you can make. Otherwise, apart from that, this will be complicated to actually tough for like full time. Hello. So that was my advice today, and I think you guys learned something from this video here. In that case, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel, so that we can grow together. Peace out.